All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it this week. Does anybody want to do a recap from last week or no?
I've slept since then, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I sat on the throne. I remember that.
Oh,
Got in a little
Okay.
bit of trouble.
launched.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do the update then. So you guys were we started off in the yawning portal. You guys were making your decision on when you were going to venture into or back down into the Undermountain. You made the decision to go down the hole after not doing a rest or anything like that. So you began to descend one at a time down the hole. Glorkin went first, I believe, followed by Ella, then Val, then Othmar, and then following up was Corsel. As you guys made your way down the entrance to the Undermountain, uh, through past experience, you know that it gets pretty dark as you start going down. Well, each one of you had a different experience whenever you ventured into the Undermountain. Each one of you, when you reached the bottom, were standing in a room that had a torch. Everybody had a different colored torch in each room. Began with Glorkind had just a normal flame colored torch, and then it went to I believe Val had a white torch. Corsel, you had a purple or red?
Red.
You had a red torch. Ella had a purple torch, and Othmar had a green torch. Um, each one of you landed in a different part of level 3, in a part of the dwarven ruins that you had not been to previously. After a few minutes, I'd probably say it'd probably take you guys 30 or 45 minutes to find each other. You were able to group back up. You made your way to the arch gate that you had taken to Willowwood before. Ella, you proceeded to with the staff and lit the arch gate up, and you went through. High-low roll on that one for the rune, and you got blasted with 71 force damage. No, fire damage. Fire damage. But you did make the save, so it was halved as you were thrown through the gateway into the room on Wilo's domain that you guys had um, gone to before. So it was very familiar with you or for you when you went in there. Followed up, everybody else piled into the room behind you. Once Corsel came through, it became a very tight fit with his girth in the room. So you guys decided to make your way down the tower. Wilo and her companion were not there. However, Hallistree was, and once he was awoken, he saw that there were guests in the hall, so he proceeded to make tea for everybody. While that was going on, two of you made your way to a back room where you inspected a table with some items on them. There was a set of hide armor that had some type of magical properties to them. I think you fully looked at it or identified it. You just know that it had the aura of abjuration magic on it, so you knew it did some type of protection. There was also a table full of weapons that you left. Scimitar, a quarterstaff with a metal tip, and a quiver of arrows. There was 20 arrows in there. While all this was going on, Glorkin decided to inspect the crystal throne that he had surmised was created by dwarves or crafted by dwarves at some point. And as soon as he sat down, the whole room began to shake, and he was blasted out of the chair by a warding glyph that had been placed on the throne, the seat of the throne, and that prompted Hallistree to become enraged as he picked up Glorkind and pushed the entire party out of the tower, and now you face the forest. The slight breeze blowing through the wind, the fresh air, the sun above overhead. You can hear the whistling of the of the wind through the trees, the birds flying and chirping throughout the forest area, and you're at the base of Wilo's tower, facing her vast domain. What would you like to do?
Can I get one last thing repeated here? Who provided the tea? What was his name?
Palistry.
It's exactly
Halistry.
how it sounds.
Yeah.
Okay,
He is
because
a
I was confused between
he is an
Alistair.
awakened tree in that has the form and visage of Hallister, the Mad Mage.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to send Sparkle up high and try and get a view of like the forest, see if there's anything that we should be aware of or anything she
Sure.
can see.
Yeah, go ahead and
Oh,
send
perfect.
Sparkle up and go ahead and
And
do a.
whose forest did you say this was again? I'm sorry.
This is the domain of Wilo. She is a druid that the party met some time ago. They decided to go through the archway, and Val took a beating going through both ways.
Thank God it was force damage because I had a
The
bunch of
second
shit. I
time, the
would've
first
died.
time was fire damage.
Yeah, it sucked.
He failed his save.
I failed all the save. I've never successfully saved through one of those blasted doors, for lack of a better cuss word.
Thank God! Thank God for your brooch.
Yeah, I would have effing died, for lack of another better cuss word. I'm just so G-rated today. What is wrong with me?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Mm.
So we are
It's okay,
adults here.
it'll change.
I'll
Yeah.
start it off right. Fuck. All right, let's begin.
Ah, shit.
The face you made, I thought you were about to shit your pants.
Ah, shit.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Guys.
So, I just want to look around, kind of get my bearings. Do I see anything like
Okay.
a trail, like a clearing of trees?
So there's
My dragon
okay.
with a sword in his head.
So send Sparkle up, Jamie. How high do you want to send her up?
Like 80 feet or so.
I am just gonna do this.
Maybe angry queen lady with a displacer beast running around.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for Sparkle for me.
Okay.
Going up into the air.
And she gets that advantage.
Are those trees or are those trees cut
12.
down?
They're trees. I'm just
Okay.
not putting the canopy on because
Well, that's great.
it would
That's
just
great.
be green everywhere.
Thought we were having a Sauron.
Okay.
Around.
Yeah. So you send Sparkle up, and looking through her eyes, what you can see is there is a stone walkway right there. What you can also see is just trees, as far as you can see. They're very vibrant green, well taken care of, and you see birds flying through the air, and it is just forest for at least, I'd say, probably 120 feet or so in every direction. Like, it's just, except for the mountain or the rock face that's right behind you.
Okay.
And as Sparkle is flying, you hear a whooshing sound, and as Sparkle just starts to fly over the top of the trees, she looks back just in time for you to see this green dragon fly over the top of her and land in the distance on one of the stone spires that you see at the edge of the forest.
Do we all see that, or just her dragon?
Go ahead and are you all actively looking around?
Yeah, I mean, we just got kicked out of this place.
Yeah.
We're trying to look at our
So-
surroundings.
Yeah, so Sparkle, it flew right over top of Sparkle, but you guys heard it and you saw a shadow, and as you look up, you just see this green flash go over the top of the trees and over the top of the tower, and it's. I'm gonna zoom out on the map here for you guys. So zoom out to.
I'm at
I am-
47%.
Yeah, I am zoomed out.
Yeah. So the dragon flew in this direction. Can y'all see that ping on there?
I do
Yeah.
see that.
Okay, so that's about where the dragon flew to and landed.
Right over the cuckoo's nest, I see.
Good God! Did y'all see that dragon?
Goodness.
I did.
Is that the one we're looking for?
That's what I was
No.
thinking.
We're looking for a bronze dragon. That one,
Maybe we should ask him.
that was a chromatic dragon.
Have you guys ever spoken to a dragon before?
I've had a lot of training with the gauntlet, but not personally. No,
Okay. Because
I do speak
I haven't.
Draconic though, and I could potentially talk to them, but chromatic dragons aren't the good kind.
Hmm.
I mean, neither
So we
is the one
may-
we're looking for.
Well, normally a bronze dragon would be, of
Okay.
better temperament, but
Hold on, I gotta mess with the scale of this map real quick because it is a lot further away than what it appears. Give me just a second, guys.
Okay.
I was just looking on the map. I was like, it seems awfully close compared to what's in the book, and yeah, it's definitely closer.
So it's the bronze dragon that has a sword in his head, but the green dragon is bad. So we want to kill both, right?
I don't know if we were ever told what color the dragon was that has the sword embedded in its head, but
We've seen him before. Didn't we see him last time we came here?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Don't believe you guys.
We were told that Wilo knew of a
Oh.
dragon had a sword in its head, and we did hear about a story from Durnan that had a dragon with a sword in his
Okay.
head.
Maybe that's what I was thinking
But
of.
we'd never heard the color before. I was thinking what you were thinking, Ella, that probably that's why the bronze dragon was not feeling himself, is because he had a right out of between his eyes. But
Yeah, he had a
that would
lobotomy.
make sense.
let's well, it's
I
an
wanna get as
intelligent
close as-
creature.
Maybe it knows the way to the 6th floor.
That's the only lead we have. I'd say we head that direction.
I'm just getting as
But-
close as Adam is.
Oh God.
Damn it, Adam.
Oh.
Oh, he's over you.
Just play along.
No, and you can't make me. We're not playing a game. This is serial.
Super serial. You're so right. Did you just like straight up bitch slap your camera, by the way?
He gets
Pretty much.
doesn't
I
act
moved
like that when we get that close.
Oh,
to him, no
did
lie.
Jamie do it?
Oh. Well, now we are on a platform.
Well,
Yeah, he's
it's
changing the
'cause I'm-
scale, so it moved us.
Oh.
He'll
He'll
move
put
us.
He'll put us back.
I'm big again.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go get a drink. BRB, smiley face, everyone.
Did you pause?
Alrighty.
Oh, do you want me to pause it?
No, it's up
I
to
think
you.
YouTube would appreciate it if we paused.
No, I think you want the extra time on here just to hear what you guys are talking about. All right, pause. And we're off.
And we're back.
Ooh,
You should
like
roll
the
that
mug.
around.
All right.
That mug. Just roll it around your desk.
A lot of coffee.
Wow.
But are you drinking out the 1 or the 20? That's the real question.
That's a
Um,
D10.
the one is
D12?
right here.
D12.
That is a D12.
Definitely a D12.
See,
So I'm drinking out of the 12, I think.
oof, nice. Just
Yeah.
living life on a crit.
Mhm.
Or max damage.
See, yeah, it's max damage because a crit is on a d20.
Yeah, I know. I'm
right.
floundering. I've never been watched before.
Nobody's watching you now.
Except
All of
us.
YouTube. Yeah.
And YouTube and
Yeah, all of
whoever
YouTube.
finds the videos.
I don't know about all of you, but boy, would it be fun to ride that dragon.
And we're back.
So, as you guys begin to walk into the forest, you start hearing voices.
I think you need to make our icons a little smaller.
Do I?
Yeah. Unless we're not going by the square sizes.
Well,
Good grid.
I mean,
Been eating way too many of those chocolate mint candies.
Everybody got a large spell.
Again?
that's all because the stupid map is
Huge.
off scale. Yeah.
H to the Uj.
Well, yeah. So, like when I was looking at the scale in the book, from where you're at to the other place was like 400 or 500 feet. And when I did the snap 2 on there, it was like, it's 150 feet. I was like, yeah, it's not going to work. So,
Hey, Ella's riding on Sparkle.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Sparkle's
so
huge.
because the weird thing is, so like the way that Roll20 is every square is 5 feet. Well, in the book, on the maps and everything, it's every square is 10 feet. So I got to scale it better. Anyways, all right. Yeah, so as you guys make your way into the forest, you start hearing voices, and they're very, very soft, and it's hard to make out what they're saying, but you can just hear, like, some of them are a little high pitched, some of them are whispers as you make your way through the trees. And when you're walking, the canopies of the trees cover enough to where there's like slight breaks of sunlight coming through, but not enough to where grass should be growing as lush as it is under your feet. It's very soft grass, very vibrant green, just like the trees.
Hmm. Can I tell what the voices are saying? Are they talking to me directly?
It's really hard to
what-
tell. It's like, but as soon as you guys walked into the woods is when you began to hear them. So you don't necessarily think that they're talking to you, but you can hear some of them.
Glorkand,
Yes,
ready your axe. I think we're surrounded.
I shall.
And I kind of half draw my greatsword, just kind of ready.
Maybe it's just the birdies.
I don't think birdies speak common.
Is that the language? I was going to say, can we tell the language? But
Can I smell
Sounds like
the
we-
direction of where these voices are coming from, or does it feel like they're all around, or do I smell like they're all around?
They're just coming from all around. There's no really a good way to discern which direction they're coming from. They're just all around you guys.
Okay.
and this stone trail towards the north here, is that elevated?
It
Can
is
we tell?
elevated. Yeah, it is elevated. It is actually right at the top of the canopy of the trees.
Okay, so hey, team, gang, I think it would be smart of us to get on higher ground here, just in case there is some sort of evil within these woods. What say you?
That's a good point. Maybe we shouldn't be just going blindly into the forest after a green dragon.
Aw, I like the trees. We haven't been outside for a while.
I
It's
know
true.
it's daylight, right, or artificial daylight or something.
It
Right?
is
Night?
from everything you guys can tell. It is daylight.
There's a whole
Okay.
sun.
Okay.
Ella, did Sparkle see where the stone walkway was going above the trees?
think it was just going off to the east.
Okay.
I don't think we saw the end of it.
Well, at least we know that north of us there's at least a wall, and if we need to get above the trees, we have a way to climb and get out.
Yeah.
Somebody.
All right, I guess we should
Alright.
try and do that.
I missed all that, guys. Sorry, my Discord dropped.
You're good.
Oh, you're fine.
So you guys, so you want to make your way over to the walkway?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ella, yeah, I'm nervous to go see to go just walk into a dragon's lair. I say we at least get a recon
Yeah.
going.
So you guys get closer to the walkway, and running through the forest, there's in sections as you come up to it, there are crumbling 20-foot high walkways atop, and they're ivy covered with white marble archways supported by thick white marble columns. Some of the sections of this walkway have collapsed. Glorkin, you can tell that this is partially due to age, and it could have some other type of like seismic activity or something that could have caused these. So yeah, it's the walkway themselves 20-foot high up, and they're ivy covered, but in all of these sections in the middle between the columns right here, those have all collapsed.
Oh,
Way to
so
climb.
we would have to climb, and even if we did, maybe to get a good vantage point at least, but couldn't really walk it, could we?
Ella, could you?
Yeah. So as you guys are walking from where you're at over to the walkway, as you walk through the forest, you can see that there are berry bushes and other shrubs at the base of the trees. There are flowers growing, but oddly enough, you don't see any roses. Just different like dandelions and I just went completely blank on types of flowers, guys. So yeah, dandelions everywhere.
Pansies.
No worries.
Pansies, there you go. Other stuff like that,
Tulips?
irises, things like that. Tulips, but no roses.
What about
Hmm.
3 lips?
Ha ha ha.
Only you have 3
Ha.
lips.
Ooh.
Wait, Val, you want me to send Sparkle up to see?
Well, I'm just thinking, and I can kind of see down there that each individual archway is broken. Is there any length of walkway that isn't shattered? Because we can't be jumping 30 feet every time we need to cross.
Maybe we just walk beside it, and then if we see anything, we can
get
crawl up.
higher ground. That's smart.
Okay.
That's probably a good compromise.
All right, so you guys want to walk next to
East. It's got to go somewhere, right?
east.
Yeah,
I thought you said west.
I'd say so.
All right.
The hash slinging slasher.
The cash bringing dasher.
The smash pinging. All right, I'm done.
As you guys walk along the forest and along next to the walkway here, you can see that there are fallen branches, acorns, pine cones laying on the ground. Some creatures skittering by as you walk. Trying to set the tone. You're ruining it.
How?
But
fast
move because you're
traveling.
running.
You're
Gil
running.
just
I
ran
can't
like
keep
100
up.
feet.
So excited. We've been shopping for 2 episodes.
Yeah,
He's trying to find a battle at
It's
this
not-
point.
Yeah.
right.
He's looking
I
for
gotta find something.
Got Smite loaded.
So, I've got to wonder, were this pathway, was it smashed from the side we're on, or how
So
it was
it's
destroyed?
just collapsed straight down. So like,
Oh, okay.
so in between, it's fallen. So like when you see stone that has aged, and it just kind of like crumbles down and falls off, like you can see there's some stone where like the ivy has like grown up around it where it's hanging. So you know that if you put any type of pressure on it, the stone would fall off. and there's just piles of marble at each one of these junctions right here. I mean, you can cross over it and go to, and you can see forest on the other side.
That's what I was going to say. Is it was this defending one side from the other? Is my kind of
And under each one of
But-
these walkways was an archway at some point. So it wasn't solid right
okay.
here. Like it was a
Okay.
stone archway with a landing on top of it. So
Can I?
each one of these square pieces is a column and then a collapsed
Yeah.
archway.
Okay.
Glorkland, what kind of stone is this? It looks very beautiful.
Well, let me do a history check or perception check. I guess.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, Glorkland. Just
Why
tell
are
me
you
what
doing
stone it
history
is.
checks?
Do a history check with proficiency.
Yes. That's God. Tell him.
Okay.
Told you.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine. I'm just fucking with you.
What's my advantage on this?
It's
You have
Dungeon
stone
Master?
cunning, so any type of history check that's done with regards to stone, you get advantage on.
roll it twice.
Oh my god.
Roll it again, please.
So you get
Yeah. Plus something or another.
With your proficiency and whatever your history is.
history's a +1, his proficiency's a +4, so add 5 to that is 14. This is white marble.
White marble.
It is white marble.
Thank you. Oof. To yell it. But is it worth anything? And I look around for like maybe a baseball size just chunk that I just want to stick in my pocket.
And you actually have double your proficiency to stone cunning, not advantage. So so it'd be
So be +8.
8. Yeah, but you're fine. We're gonna go with that. It's white marble.
So I
No,
want
it is not worth anything.
okay. I just want to pick up a chunk. A rock.
You sort through the collapsed archway and you pick up a stone that is big enough to fit in your fist, and you put it in your bag.
Chunk.
All right.
White marble. Hot. Thank you, Glorkin.
So you guys
Anytime.
continue down.
What's Othmar thinking right now?
Othmar, what are you thinking?
It's very beautiful rocks.
Your
The trees
mind is
too,
an
right?
enigma.
It's
Yes,
nice to
the
see
trees
trees
are
that aren't Hallis tree.
the trees are green and tall.
I feel like we could just relax in the sun today.
Can't relax.
No
under
rest
all
for the
these-
weary.
Yeah, I can't relax under these trees there, Corsola. We gotta
These
get to
voices-
the 6th floor.
These voices won't let me relax. I'm sorry, Corsul.
Ella's just like skipping through the trees, like in between the trees, going and doing like 8s, and y'all are going so slow that she's like having to go back and forth. Keep pace with you guys.
I tried to run, but then I didn't hear the description.
He wasn't
Oh.
allowed.
Well, I'm gonna keep moving. Try to keep up here with Ella.
All right. Yeah. So you guys keep walking along the path or along the edge of the walkway on the ground, and you get to the next 2 columns here, and the walkway is intact between these 2. So you've got
Ooh.
the stone archway in the middle right here, but the path across the top, it's not collapsed.
Are you
I wonder
able to
why-
get up from
It's
here?
20
able to
feet
climb up?
Stop.
Oh my god, my size.
Stop. Can't get up. It's 20 feet up in the air.
There's not vines we can climb?
If only we had a grappling hook. I would like to throw my grappling hook. No, hold on. Sorry. It looks like the walkway is for some reason stopped being so destroyed. Odd. Do we want to get on top?
I got an idea. What if I enlarge Othmar and then he can just like pick us up and put us up there?
Fine.
I
I
mean, that
guess.
could work, yeah.
I slowly put my grappling hook back away that I was taking out.
I mean, I could enlarge you if it makes you feel like you're more
No,
useful.
no. I am plenty of youthful. Let the old man have his time. Enlarge him.
So enlarging doubles his size.
Yes, it doubles his height and and octuples his weight.
Gets us to 12 feet.
How tall?
I thought he was
Ella,
7 feet with me.
He's 6.
yeah,
foot
maybe you should
something.
enlarge Corso now that I'm thinking about it. I didn't get that big when you enlarged me.
That's actually what I was thinking.
should do that to Corso. He's probably got the strength that he won't throw out his back like some people.
I
I heard
mean,
that.
Good. Glad your hearing still works.
How do you feel about that, Corso? You want to be a bigger elephant?
I've always dreamed of being bigger.
Okay. And Ella just comes over and touches him. Boop.
How large is my trunk now?
I don't know how large it was before, so I can't answer that question.
We'll say it was 3 feet.
It's a very strategic response.
Let's just say if it was a Prius before, it's a dually now.
I was gonna say the same thing before about the enlarge about COVID-19. What? About the vaccine. Making it bigger. Making it
All
bigger.
right.
Like real big.
All right.
Okay.
So Corso, you have a minute to lift as many people up as you can.
I try to yeet them.
Oh,
I try to.
Whoa.
I try to toss them up because obviously I'm not gonna be able to just place them up there at 14 feet. You said it's 20 feet high, so I'm gonna have to put a little power into it to
All
try
right.
and get them up.
Roll an athletics check
like a
Ooh,
gentle softball
that's
throw.
so good.
Who are you throwing?
or acrobatics. No,
Glorkin.
no, athletics. You must
Athletics.
do athletics. Yeah.
Just wants to hurt us.
So Corso runs over and he grabs Glork and he's like, "Ha!" And he like tries to throw you. And you go about a foot over his head. You're just like scrambling to grab something and you fall and hit the ground.
Ah!
That doesn't.
Corso.
That didn't seem right.
So I walk
Corso.
up to Corso. Look! I put my foot up. Put your hooves, your hands under my foot, and we'll
He
jump at the
has
same
I
he
time.
have
has
feet.
hands.
Okay,
I
I
have hands
thought he
and
had
feet.
like.
How
Sorry.
would I grab anything?
How does he wipe his butt?
Oh my gosh, your fingers! All right, I put my foot here, and I'm gonna jump, and you throw at the same time that I'm gonna push off. So let's try that again.
Okay, let's try
All right.
it.
Got about 20 seconds left.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do this faster. We're doing this
Do it, bro.
faster.
Do it. Ah.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
So you're
Oh
able
my
you're able to
god!
get Val up on top.
Oh,
Very clumsily, but you get on top. And as you've thrown him up there,
Sorry.
that's you see him get further and further away as you shrink back down to your normal
Whoa.
size.
Dang, that
How
was
far
quick.
did I throw him?
All right. Oh,
Hey, Val!
yes. Now the next one.
Throw that grappling hook down here. Maybe we can climb up.
So, bad idea because the hook needs to be up here. But I have a better idea. How about I hook the
We
top?
can hook it on a
Up.
tree. I don't know.
Why would there be a tree
What?
up there?
So I hook a grappling hook and I throw the rope over the side to where they can, and I kind of like brace it.
I mean, unless we can enlarge Corso again, I don't know if that's an option.
There are other options I have.
That's a whole spell
This is
slot.
just fun. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think Ella's just gonna try and climb up the rope.
Yeah. And I put it, I braced it, but I'm also like have my hands on it, like already.
All right, so
Okay.
he throws the rope back down to you guys. It's hooked in. He's holding on to it, and you begin climbing up the rope. Everybody roll athletics and acrobatics check for me to
Hopefully
see
my
how
butt holds
gracefully
right out of the
you-
way.
This is where I
Yay!
excel.
Ooh. Oh, nice, Corso. That's a lot better.
So Corso scampers up the rope, and you've never seen an elephant as nimble as Corso. And Ella's like, "Oh, I can do this too." And her blue self runs over there, and she starts to climb up, and then she just like her foot slips on the marble, and she just falls back down, lands on top of Glorkin as he's trying to go up the rope.
Ella, Are you okay?
Sorry. You go first. I got something on my hand.
So, and
Okay.
as you do that, Othmar's as Gorkin goes up, Othmar's going to come over and he's going to stand over Ella and he's going to say, "Get on my back."
I could just use this ladder patch I have.
And as everybody else is already up on top, Othmar is starting to climb up the rope. If you want to get on his back, you
I'll
can.
get on his back. I'm not 8 years old anymore.
Clearly.
Well, you have the strength of an 8-year-old.
Very true.
Ella's strength stat is amazing.
Now that we are on top of this thing, what can we see a little more of what's around us?
Yeah, so the trees around you, you can see the pathway as it goes off to the east. But the trees are actually taller than the walkway. The trees are 30 to 50 foot high. They're shorter next to the walkway. The deeper into the forest on each side you go, the taller the trees are. And you can see to the north there is a stone mountain, and the mountain actually goes all the way to it goes up into the air, but then it like cuts off, and then it's just like blue sky all around it. But the mountain seemingly disappears into the ceiling almost, but it doesn't appear that way because you've got blue skies and the sun above you. It's an odd visual seeing this rock face disappear into the ceiling or into the sky.
This is an unnatural place.
Mm.
A mountain within a mountain.
So
well, we had to definitely assume that because we're
on
inside.
Yeah. So this ends into the sky. Well, just like completing a puzzle or a picture, if we take this all the way to the edge of this realm, this floor, then we'll at least have our bearings and we can explore a little bit more easier with knowing that there's nothing at our backs.
Yeah. Can we see off into the distance from up here? Like towards like the lower parts and the upper parts. I'm trying to click on the wrong thing.
Or the lower parts.
So over to the north, you see the rock face as it disappears into the sky, and you follow it, and you can see it all the way out to. I'm at 40% on the map, so you can see it out all the way out to about right here. But as far as like anything else, like you can't see like the forest trees. It kind of like goes up at an angle, like, and you can't see beyond on like the forest level, but you can see the rock disappearing into the sky. There is another one over here where the rock seems to go to the sky and disappear. Same thing by the tower you guys were just at. All these rock faces over here disappear into, and then down on the bottom.
And when you say rock faces, it's like we're seeing the side of a mountain.
It's like the side of a mountain, but it's a sheer face that goes all the way up into the sky and disappears.
Okay, so
all around it, it's blue
cut
skies, and it seems like it's like you're outside. Like when you guys were in Waterdeep walking around, you look up and you can see the sun and the wispy clouds as they go by, and you can see birds flying, and it seems like they're flying as high up as you can see, but the rock itself disappears into the sky, and it almost looks like the rock cuts itself off. Like it doesn't go on and on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
It's a very odd visual, and it goes up about, I mean, from where your guys are at, it probably goes up 300-400 feet.
Okay.
And over here on the rock face, you can see that there are like little pieces that kind of jut out, and it seems like that there's a pathway in between, or maybe an alcove in the rock right here as you look back.
Need to check that out eventually.
Let me Let me drop back down.
So I say we continue until this pathway doesn't continue anymore.
That
Okay,
sounds
so
like
Corso, you've
Agreed.
taken the
Onward and
lead
upward.
here.
Mhm.
All right, so where you're at right here, the pathway actually splits off. It goes north and south.
Ah,
So if you want to move yourself up to the...
it appears we have reached a fork.
There's a fork. I yell back to
Hmm.
Al and Rothmer.
Well, how about we meet in the middle and head back towards where we saw the dragon head?
Well, he went towards the southeast.
So go. I was saying go south then.
Yes, that is what I am saying.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right, I am not going to be able to move off Mars well tonight, so I'm going to need somebody else to do it.
I'll do it.
If you could do me one favor though for the recording, if you could make our names smaller, is that possible?
I can just take your names off
But
for right now.
my identity.
If you don't know who you are at this point, there's something wrong.
Well, that's just hurtful. Well. I'm sure there's a Disney song.
Hopefully that's better.
There are so many magic items in this stinking game.
Not enough. What
better?
are you talking about?
I don't know. That's not even a quarter.
Oh, I know he has him.
I'm trying to find my cloak of the manta so I can just have it. But yeah, I'm just kind of leading the way, going south, seeing if I see a dragon.
I mean,
Flopping around. Oh,
Moved.
well, I figured he would tell us when it's time to move, but
Hey, this is interactive. You need to move yourself.
I did move myself.
Said he couldn't even move off Mar. Why would he be responsible for you?
I didn't tell him to move me. I was just saying when you get here, and I'm like, ooh, get there.
Not a maps go. All right.
Already.
So you guys
Don't know that reference. Oof. Looks like this. So while we're walking, and do we just see like the tops of trees? Like it's just leaves and stuff. We don't really see.
The trees are 10 feet taller than the wall.
Ugh.
Yeah, 10 to 30 feet taller than the wall.
Yeah, so we just see.
So as you get to this part of the path, you make the turn going east, and it is partially collapsed. Although the gap in this one is not nearly as far as it was in the previous ones. So you can, looking at it, you could probably make the jump across it without any issues.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Corso.
No.
Okay.
Acrobatics or athletics to make the jump.
Yep. All right, I'm going for it. Oh, +2 on that, 15.
As Ella watches all the other people jump over, she vaguely wonders if she enlarged Sparkle, if Sparkle could carry her over. Just contemplating it in her head.
I walk up next to Ella. Do you need some help?
So Glorkin, you make the jump over to the other side, so you're good there.
Do you want me to carry you or throw you?
Carry me.
Okay.
I don't really want to be thrown.
You're gonna throw a blue Ella across the walkway.
Yeah, it's just like
Corso?
Aragorn and Gimli.
Yeah, I will.
Toss me. Don't tell
Oh,
the elf.
fuck.
So Corso goes through and he's like, goosh, goosh, goosh. And as he hits on the last bit of the walkway that's up there, with the weight and the way he hits on it, the stone actually breaks off and he trips and he just tumbles down to the ground. And you're going to take.
Oh no.
You're going to take 3 bludgeoning damage as you hit the stone the marble pile below you where the archway fell. So you are now
Shit.
on the ground below everybody.
Corso,
Are you
are
okay?
you okay?
I'm okay.
You guys just see like a trunk as it falls into the ground, as it falls below you guys.
Yes, I'm just. I don't know if you could hear any of that, but
We actually did.
okay, cool.
You did.
I'm okay. Um, it
We made.
broke.
So now the gap between the two pieces was about 10 feet. Now it's about a 15-foot gap for you guys to jump across.
I
15,
made
you
a
say?
mistake.
Well, if you want to throw me your grapple, I can secure it on this end.
Let me get over there first, and then we can both pull them up together.
So as y'all are doing this, Othmar runs and jumps across and lands right in front of Glorkin. And he looks down. He's like, "Corsel, wasn't that hard."
I made it
Well,
easier. I made sure the ground was
Alright.
good.
And he throws.
Glad I'm
He
glad I'm
throws.
not the only one, Othmar.
He pulls he pulls a rope out of his bag, and Othmar lowers it down to Corsel, and he looks at you, Glorkin, and tells you to grab a hold of the end.
You sure you've got that, Othmar?
Already.
Not everything needs to be done by you. And you both pull. And you were able to pull Corsel back up to the top.
I whisper to Ella. Apparently, the healing doesn't need to be done by me. Come on! And after they're up and settled, I'll run and leap with Ella on my back. Cross.
All right, athletics or acrobatics.
Let's do athletics. How about that one? Hot.
Yeah, you're able to make it across fairly easily.
Ella squeals as you jump.
I'm gonna need you to make that noise as you jump across there, Ella.
Huh?
And then you see Sparkle just kind of like flapping her wings as she flies across, looking at you guys like, "What's that big of a deal?"
Webs. All right, we all made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Great adventure.
It's okay. All wounds heal, Corsel. You will be okay.
Are you okay? Any broken bones?
Yeah, just more my feelings.
Well, there's a spell for that, but I don't have it. Come on. I start
Okay.
heading off.
All right, so as you guys are making your way down the walkway, you look straight ahead, like all the way down the end, and the walkway itself seems to just end into a rock face. Right here.
Hmm.
It just stops.
If you
Well,
zoom
this is
out,
the
if you
dead
zoom
end.
out, you can see that it's not the edge of the map, but I don't know.
Can I stick my hand towards the rock? Do I feel it or?
Yeah, it's a rock face.
So does it go above the trees? Is it just like?
Oh yeah, like so this rock face right here where you guys are at, it goes all the way and disappears into the sky just like the rest of them.
Can't climb over it. Why would they have a walkway here if it just goes nowhere?
I have a feeling it was probably here before Hallister made this place, and then it just kind of, I don't know.
You think he teleported here or something?
Yes.
Or maybe it was a wall blocking off one side and the other? Kind of like that great wall I heard about.
And standing right here, you guys can actually hear the rushing of water.
In which direction?
Over there.
Do you hear that?
Sounds like a stream or a river or something like that.
Well,
This isn't
Dragon?
enclosed, right? Could I have Sparkle fly over there? 100 feet out.
You're sending Sparkle out?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, sure. Just gonna go ahead and reveal all of this right here.
There's a whole bird over there.
Ooh,
So
there's
as
like
Sparkle
a beach.
flies over, there is a river that is running through. That is running through the domain.
Forest.
Yeah. The water is crystal clear. It's not
Is there
rushing. It is
It's really pretty. We could go for a
very.
swim.
is there a way for me to tell how this stone wall got here?
It is. Oh, that is. You're not over there, so no.
I know. I was just
Wait, who's pinging over here?
nothing. Nobody's pinging. Leave me alone.
Who's pinging right here?
Nobody.
Black, I thought.
Oh, look, they're pinging over there. Ask them.
Okay. So are you talking about right here, Glorkin?
Yes, sir.
So as you inspect the stone, it is a cave wall.
A cave wall?
Yeah, just like you guys have been walking through all the cave systems and everything. It's just a cave wall.
Yeah.
Can you tell if it's hollow, Glorkin?
Well,
It looks like all the other walls
I
we've
would-
been by.
It is solid.
okay.
It just it irks me that this walkway goes into
Hmm.
a wall.
Well,
I'm more concerned about the sun. What is that? That's not the real sun.
And as you see, the sun is moving across the sky.
Does it burn my eyes when I look into it?
Yeah, just like you would be if you were.
Yep, that's the real thing.
Yeah, it.
It looks
If
like the
y'all
real thing,
hadn't,
but it can't be.
if y'all were to just wake up in this area, you would think you're in the middle of a forest along the Sword Coast somewhere.
Some odd ass mountains.
strange indeed.
So,
Well,
But a swim sounds nice.
You want to go for a dip?
Maybe I get this blue off me.
How did you
maybe.
get that on you again? That was
Wild
one of your
magic.
wild situations, wasn't it?
I just figure, my wild magic is blue, so I figure maybe I just got too, I don't know, into it.
Well, Ella,
just do into it.
Or maybe this is my final form.
That would be
Nobody's seen the final form.
Well,
All
not
right.
to be.
So if you guys wanted to go swimming in the river, you would have to climb down off of the off the
right.
walkway.
I would suggest, since we busted our asses to get up here, we should continue to. We go the other direction and explore all we can before we get down. Not to put
Fair.
a damper on your
No,
swim, Ella.
that's a good idea. I think.
Except for the jumping part.
Yeah, I think we're aimless at this point.
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
going around. I think maybe we should have just taken a nice rest and waited for them to wake up over at that house there we came in from.
Oh,
Why? For advice?
I mean, this is their floor,
well,
is it not?
if we're being completely honest, last time we were here, we did ask her about pretty much navigation, and she seemed very disinterested and more annoyed that we were there. And given the fact that she has a whole room dedicated to bones, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll just say we're friends with Hallister. Isn't that good? She has a
Maybe.
tree that looks like Hallister, so if we say we're friends of Hallister, that'll work out. I feel like.
Hallister did say he was good. His dear friend Willow, or Wilo, so
Yeah,
whatever her name is.
that's an option. We could head back that direction.
And he sent us this way, no? Essentially. When we went down the rope, we ended up coming this way, so I assume he was trying to guide us this way.
Yeah, it's not always a good thing to follow his directions, though. He is mad. Okay, well, I'm aimless, so Ella's been leading the party thus far, and Corsul, if you have an idea, I've been listening to you, honestly. But Corsul, if you want to, try this out as long as the whole company is agreeable with it. Then yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we can go around the stone path. I don't mind. That won't take that long, right?
Yeah.
At least
let's
get a better view of up north.
Yeah, let's at least map
Hmm?
out this this walkway area before we head all the way back.
What do you mean, like all the way back north?
Yeah, let's see what the other
Okay.
direction takes us. Maybe it leads us into another wall. We'll get a better bird's eye view, or
Do it.
Sparkle's eye view.
So
Like what you did there,
We
Val.
gotta jump across this thing again.
Yeah, I could totally jump across this, but like if there's another way for us to jump across it without like magic, that would be nice. You mentioned, Ella, you had a ladder hatch.
Yeah, but it's a 24-foot ladder, and if I get it out, it doesn't like turn back into a patch.
So we could just carry it around. That works.
Hey George, I just sent you something.
Okay. I look
You
around. I'm
We're
like,
live.
All right, so you guys make your way back down the path, and you're at the collapse part again. So, did you say you were gonna use your ladder to make a bridge across, Ella? Is that what y'all
we're gonna
decided
try
to
to
do?
jump, right? Or did we want to use the ladder patch?
We can try to
I
jump
mean-
again.
I can jump 28 feet with a ladder with a running start. So
28.
yeah,
Holy crap!
28.
Or 18.
Well, I didn't include the barbarian metric in when I originally did it.
Well,
So
because
when I
it's a totem spirit tiger.
Oh,
would
he's
need
got a
that.
whole thing.
whoops. Okay, whatever. Maybe it's only 18. But my
Alright.
understanding is this is a 15-foot gap, so that's still.
All
We
right.
don't mention this talk when the DM's around.
Everybody roll an athletics and/or acrobatics check.
I'm so excited. Here we go.
Ella makes it across. Corsel does not make it across.
Oh my god.
I also rolled a natural one.
Val does not. So, Glorkin, you barely made it across. So, as Corsel begins to run and jump, Val doesn't hear that he's going to run and jump as well.
And Othmar?
Hold on, I'm rolling for Othmar real quick. Might be really funny.
This is perfect scenario for my romancing of Val.
This is my perfect scenario of
Yeah,
dodging
so
advancements.
Othmar, Ella, and
I'm
Glorkin
glad I rolled.
made it across. As Corsel goes to run, Val doesn't see that Corsel, how as large as he is, so he begins to run as well. And as you both get to right where Othmar's icon is, right there, you both hit the wall at the same time, and you're like trying to squeeze down the pathway, and Corsel goes first, and he falls off, landing back first on the same pile of rubble that he landed before. And then Val comes tumbling over, and you see him kind of somersault twice and lands right on top of Corsel, and they are face to face, mouth to mouth. It's so close that from the top it looks
His
like they're
trunk's all
kissing
like
as well.
all around your neck.
Yeah,
No,
the trunk is like
my trunk is wrapped around him. Yeah.
He's
Get
like,
your tongue out of my throat.
as you landed on Corsel, the trunk just naturally wrapped around you for
Wait,
safety
this was
purposes.
a plan?
Get off me.
I'm trying. You're on top of me, though.
I roll off.
I was about to say, you're the one who's on top of him, dude, not him.
I'm like getting choked out over here by his nose.
Hey, it's a trunk. It's not a nose.
that's an
Hey,
interesting statement.
he
So now
takes
the
offense
two
to
of
that.
you. So now the two of you are laying on the ground.
I just kind of look down and go, ha ha.
Guys, come on.
All right. I think
It's
it's just
amateur
best
hour.
if we get attacked, it's best that we have half of the party on the ground and half of the party in the air. That way we have a dynamic.
This was planned.
Nonsense. Throw
walk-
that grapple up here.
I don't know where I'm just gonna walk by down here and
Okay.
get a different view. If I see anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Sparkle goes and lands on Corsel's head. I'm just kind of perches there. So
I like
that
look over and I make
I can see through both of them.
make eye contact with Corso, like look away really quick.
And I'm like, why are you running?
I'm not running. It's called a light jog.
Why
he
are
said
you
light.
light jogging?
Like you just hear my armor just clanking.
All right, so as you guys get right here, there is so Ella, Glorkin, and Othmar. When you guys are walking on this part of the path right here, you're actually walking and you see what appears to be like a ceiling or a roof top of a structure that is built up to the top of the walkway. Like the walkway goes across it, and right at the base of the wall of the walkway, you see the roof. It's a stone roof. Val and Corso, you guys are actually standing right in front of a door.
Oh,
That's what I was gonna say. Is there a door down there? But never
Door.
mind.
Is it like clearly a door or like could
Oh,
be
it's clearly a door. Yeah, it is clearly a door.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the feeling that this isn't a walkway, it's a wall.
I thought I said that.
Yeah, that was my.
Wait,
that
but
was
can't
my
you walk
Usually
under?
walkways aren't 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, like isn't there like awning or like it's archways, right? You can walk under it.
So right here and right here, there's no longer an archway there. It is just it's just straight across, and it looks like the building was built up to the walkway. And so the walkway is actually on top of the building and they're connected to each other. So it's a stone building that has a walkway going across the top of it. So essentially right here on the stone pathway, the three party members that are up here could jump off and stand on the roof of the door or of the building.
Is there any way through the roof? Is it a stone roof?
Hold on, let me just double check the part of the map because it might be different than what this map is showing. Hold on.
Are you guys ever able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, I was wondering where you're going, Val. I keep seeing you disappear. And
Yep.
now you're gone indefinitely. Oh, there you are. Oh, how? Did you learn a technique from Goku? Instant transmission?
Who is
Hi
this?
guys. I'm insane.
All right. Yeah. So the roof is right at the base of the walkway there. So they goes right across.
What type of roof is it?
It's a stone roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like
not the same
window.
stone. Not the same stone as the walkway's made out of. The walkway's made out of a white marble. This is more of like a granite stone.
Granite.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
break some off for our countertops at the refuge.
sure.
No. Corsul, you want to? I'm gonna walk up to the door and kind of look at it. Try to maybe. Is there a handle? Is it like a push? Is it like a drawbridge?
It is a stone door with iron fittings, iron hinges with banding across it, and there's an iron handle on it as well.
I want to gingerly attempt the handle and see if it's locked.
Okay, so the handle itself turns, but the door doesn't move whenever you do it. Like you can feel it give a little bit, but it's not. It's going to take some force to get it open.
Corsul, you seem pretty brawny. You want to help me with this?
Are you sure? Because you seem to be running away from me before. Are you sure you want to be close to me near this door?
Just don't stick your trunk in my ear again, and we'll be fine.
I mean, technically, you landed on him.
Yes.
Like this might be moving a little too fast. If you want to slow down, like I'm just recently getting over, my loved one. So Yeah.
Do you want to help me with the door or?
Oh yeah, I can help you with the door, sure.
Yeah. Great. I'm gonna try to push the door in with Corso.
All right, roll an athletics check, and since the both of you are doing it, roll it with advantage, please.
Yes, sir.
What does Ella see when she looks over the other side?
Roll another one. Goodness gracious.
You got advantage on it.
Yeah, thank gosh. D&D
How
Beyond does not
far?
like me.
Okay, yeah. So with that, y'all are both able to push in the door, and when you push in the door, you hear a bunch of sliding, and it appeared that the door was barred or barricaded shut from within. There were piled behind the door broken chairs, shattered benches, and empty chests. And 1 second, I'll show you what you see when you're inside. So Ella, you want to look down the pathway here?
Mhm.
Yeah. So the pathway.
Into a mountain.
Come on.
Tease off again.
Oh, what a tease. Oh, less of a tease.
And when Sparkle gets down here, the pathway to the right ends in another stone cave wall that you saw before. Going to the left, the pathway narrows a bit, just barely big enough for somebody to walk through there. And then there's another rooftop that you can see. Smaller building this time, but it does the same thing. It juts up against the. Here's the. For it. Right there. My daughter is pissed.
I was just thinking that every once in a while we can kind of hear it come through your headset. She does not sound happy.
She's not happy at all.
How old is she?
She's 9 months old, actually.
Oh my. It's a
8 days
baby.
ago, she turned 9 months.
She looks like an elf, but not like the Santa Claus kind, but like the fantasy elf.
Hmm?
It's got pointed ears.
Does she eat the whole bottle?
Oh, jeez.
Nipple and all.
Yeah,
Go
just
hold her for a little
friggin' just
Go hold
nomming
her
on
for a little bit.
plastic.
Okay. Or just let her scream.
Jack just eating stuff.
Do you need another moment? No.
So yeah, so there's another building over here, Ella. And go ahead and roll a perception check for Sparkle for me real quick. So there's a forest that is kind of secluded in this area right here, like a little piece of the forest right here. So all along the
Watchtower.
hold on, doing the polygon reveal real quick. It's a lot of clicking. Okay, so you see that? That's the edge of that's how the stone is all the way around.
Mhm.
And just this little piece of the forest right here that's right in the middle, you can see there are spider webs everywhere inside this part of the forest through the trees and everything.
Ooh.
So just
Oof.
I'm gonna say that to everybody while I'm still down here as I'm looking through Sparkle. Guys, I think I found a bunch of spiders.
Two little hobbitses.
Can't we do any good?
Yeah, that's something we should avoid.
Well, we found a door. We're trying to get in at the moment.
okay, yeah. So Corso and Val, you guys make your way into this room, or into this as you get in, it looks like a guardhouse. And inside the guardhouse, carved into the middle of the east wall, actually west wall. I don't know. This map's all jacked up. It's wrong, but whatever. So the east wall of this, or the west wall of this room right here, you see a archway that is carved into the east wall, and is blank inside. It looks just like any other archway that you guys have come across before. There's a wooden trestle table that lies on its side in the middle of the room. There's an iron chandelier with melted wax candles that are suspended from the rafters above by a rope, and it's tied off by a hook near the northern door. So there is a northern door over here. That doorway is also barricaded with the same things that was barricaded on the other one. There in the northeast corner, there is a dead halfling in leather armor. The face on it is twisted into a mask of horror. Horror.
What were you saying about hobbitses?
Thinking hobbitses.
Yeah, this one's pretty nasty. Of course, they were barricaded in here. And this one's dead, died while in great fear. What do you think they were fighting against?
Would I have known? Would I potentially know?
You could do a medicine check.
Medicine.
And I will assist him in observing this halfling. Because I heal with magic, so, I could put a bandage on every once in a while.
Do
Sure.
advantage?
Go ahead and do it with advantage since he's examining the corpse with you.
There it is.
Go. All right.
I
So
kiss you. You're so good.
examining the corpse of the halfling reveals that he died from several lightning shocks. So he has burn marks all over his body where he was shocked into death.
Well, Val, if you look at these very, very obvious wounds here, you can tell that he was shocked multiple times. I'm not going to check his lower region. Is it a he or a she?
It is a he.
Okay. I'm not going to check the lower regions, but I just assume that all of it has been pretty shocked here. So
Yes.
whatever it is, that barricade did not work.
And also,
Astute conclusion, Doctor.
looking at the corpse, he has a suit of leather armor that's the size of a halfling. He's also clutching a silvered short sword in one hand and a burnt torch stub in the other. He also has a Dungeoneer's pack, 5 torches, and a small pouch containing 4 gold. And I will be right back.
Okay, I will steal all those items from him.
Yes. Well, he's not going to be needing it.
Yeah.
But also, he doesn't appear to be. He might be an adventurer. Come down here and just met a terrible fate.
4 gold, a dungeoneering pack, a silvered sword,
And we're yelling up to y'all from what we found.
and a halfling's leather armor.
Yeah.
Small. I don't think I could wear that.
I think any of us could wear that.
No, but I can go. Well, I'm not there. I can't see all right. Y'all are in like a room below.
Yeah, we're under you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like yelling what we found.
Okay.
And if not, we'll just bust out of here.
Yeah, that
And if that were the
Dungeoneer's
case,
pack.
I would send Sparkle in, so at least y'all could tell us what's going on down there.
Deal.
Yeah, that's a
What
good idea.
what does a Dungeoneer's pack consist of again?
I added it, and it added like 50 pounds of weight to my character.
Oh,
Lord.
Lord.
Yeah, it had a dungeoneering pack has like a bedroll and a mess kit and
so it's a whole ass
10
setup.
torches. Yeah. One of the starter packs.
Yeah, I have like a little bag of sand.
Oh.
A shaving of licorice. I don't know if Adam added this to my thing or not at this point.
Well, I picked up a random block of marble, so if you have a bag of sand, I'm not surprised. Hey, I've been carrying around a bucket for the longest time, and
Dude, that bucket came in handy.
That bucket saved us a whole mission.
Yeah.
We had to keep this flame skull like dry, so we like turned it upside down.
And we had to take it underwater.
So we had like an air bubble with the flame skull in it. We're like, oh my god, it's working.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a video real quick.
I saved that bucket. Still in my items list. I imagine it's like hooked on my belt. Just
Yeah, Val walks around and goes in the battle with a wooden bucket on his belt loop.
a lucky
Mhm.
bucket.
Okay,
Called the lucky.
so you took the armor, the torches, the gold, and the silvered short sword, correct?
I didn't take the silver short sword. I'll leave that there.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So in your hands, Val, it's the size of it's like a long dagger. So it was a short sword for a
Silvered
halfling.
short
Can I determine if
sword.
there's anything magical in this room outside of using detect magic?
Just from your experience in the Undermountain, the only thing that could be magical in this room would be the archway over on the other side of the room.
Ella, if
This
you can
one?
hear me through Sparkle,
Was this the
we have
archway
a
or?
potential
That is the archway.
teleportation arch again. Here.
She's
Oh.
above you.
I've
That's what she said.
I sent Sparkle in with them.
Okay.
We've been
Yeah. So the stone archway. Its stone frame has been carved to look like the trunks of a tree, and closely inspecting it reveals the image of a dead tree carved in the keystone.
think we need to bring a tree in here or bring a Hallis tree in here and kill him to activate the archway.
Yeah, I mean, he launched Glorkind, or at least the chair did.
Hmm.
And then
Well,
he
last
kicked us
time,
out, I think.
well, the last arch had an old man with a staff, and Ella smacked it with a staff.
Val, do a history check to remember a previous encounter with another archway like this.
Ember. 11.
Okay. You vaguely remember seeing an archway something like this at a previous point when you were here.
I've seen this
not
before.
here, but like in the Undermountain. You think you've seen one like this before.
On a previous level.
As Sparkle's looking at it, is there any writing on it?
Nope, there's no writing on this one.
It was the first or second level. Yeah, there was an archway somewhere.
What's on it? What's on the archway?
Dead tree.
Yeah, so it's carved. The frame is carved to look like the trunks of a tree, and there's an image of a dead tree carved into the keystone, or into its keystone. So the keystone is up at the very top of the archway, right in the middle. The keystone's that stone that's right in the middle of the arch.
All right, I gingerly put my hand through the middle of the arch.
No,
Just no.
nothing.
Yeah, because it was stone on that
No
side. We
reaction.
couldn't make that shit work either. Well, it led somewhere. It's good to know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't
Is there any
have
way you could like scan it or?
I could try.
Well, not if it eats up any of your powers for the day, but
I do not have that power on me today, but I
okay, we'll
could
come back.
try with my mind.
Oh yeah, probably not gonna work.
I'm still gonna try.
Okay.
I
So what are you
try
trying?
to understand this archway and try to determine any distinguishing things about it with my just own prowess of arcana.
As he does, I light some sage and
All
just
right,
kind
go
of
ahead.
do it around him.
Glorkin, do you think I should go down there? It looks like they're looking at something magical. They might need my help. I thought Corsola could do it, but I'm not sure.
Well,
What is
So,
What is
yeah, I would say
Roll
that might be a
20.
good idea.
all
Although
Okay.
you can surmise, Corsola, is that it has something to do with a tree.
It has something to do with a
Yes.
tree.
Ella's gonna make the trek back to get down.
You
To
allergic
go
to
with them.
sage?
No, it's used a lot in our rituals and whatnot. Not that stuff. What you burnt was like dead tree. It's definitely not sage though.
Mm.
All right, Ella. So you make your way
Go
down
really close to the wall.
and staying close to the wall. Othmar's keeping an eye on you.
Did you bring Glorkin with you?
No.
No.
I'm hanging out.
Okay, so I'll take a closer look and see if I can determine where it leads to. It's got to be something on the first or second level, right? I think that's where it was. I'm pretty sure it was the second. The roll a history check, or
It was
Yeah,
definitely
just
when
to
Zahar was
try to
still with
remember.
us before
Yeah.
he went off on his own.
Yeah. So you remember seeing this on the second level of the Undermountain.
yeah,
There was
I'm right.
another. There was
It was
another
the
archway.
second level? You sure it wasn't the
matched
first?
this one.
Ella?
I'm pretty sure it was the second level.
We saw something on the first level. I don't know. I don't remember. It's a
We
long
did.
time.
That was the one that made Othmar invisible when he went through it, and it was
Oh.
broken. And then,
Yeah.
but it
Hmm.
didn't take him anywhere. It just made him invisible.
Interesting.
Oh,
So every archway has one of those runes, and it does something to us. That door at the castle hurts us. That one made him invisible. This one does something too, and it might take us somewhere.
Probably back up to the second floor though. But it's good to know it's here in case we need like an emergency escape.
Well, we need to know how to work it if we're ever going to use it.
that's very true, and it has something to do with a tree, Ella.
Okay, I'm going to run outside, DM,
Okay.
and look for a twig or a stick.
Sure.
I'm going to grab it. I'm going to
All right.
jog. I'm going to jog back inside and tap it with a twig.
Yeah. So you run outside, and there are fallen branches all over the forest.
Like a good size one, like a
Yeah.
forearm.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure. Yeah. You
Just
go in there, you get just a beefy dead fallen branch on the
Just
ground outside. Just run back inside, and you
tap it real good.
slap it against the archway, and the archway lights up.
It's funny because I was thinking of that, but didn't think it'd be
Oh,
that
you're so
simple.
smart.
I
you-
turn
you-
around,
you
I throw
hit-
the stick, and I'm so
you-
angry that it
you
worked.
hit the stick the stick against the archway, and it hums to life, and you see the portal has opened, and there's a rune above the keystone.
Ella,
Can I decipher it? Or know what it is?
You can try.
I hate this place.
Arcana?
Yep.
Alistair, you madman.
10.
Can I determine if it's like a curse like rune or like just regular I guess magic, like a protection, abjuration,
Oh, what's the
Abjuration.
Ooh.
Oh, here it is. Hold on. I was about to ask you.
What?
It's the little
Oh.
man. We've
No,
already seen this
that
one before.
is-
Well,
Nope.
it's gone.
It was huge.
Oh, wait. Does the rune what does the rune look like? Does it look familiar?
So the rune that has appeared looks like two waves on top of each other
Uh-huh.
with a distorted eye symbol on one end of it.
Have we seen this rune before?
No, you have not.
Okay. Two waves and an eye symbol. I'll write that down. I'm starting to write down these runes because we saw one in the Chimera layer and that one did a thing.
Yeah.
Distorted eye symbol with two waves. Okay.
Screw it. Out of pure curiosity, I want to try casting Dispel Magic at 4th level on the rune.
Yeah, go for it.
Oof. We really are going to be Hallister's Bane.
For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus. I'm not sure how to roll that. It says when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. Is it above?
Roll a d20 and add your spell ability modifier.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's intelligence.
Intelligence plus proficiency. Yeah.
That's a spell attack. I don't know if that's right, but sure.
Yeah, that's proficiency plus your. Yeah, you're right. You got it. Look at that.
The rune is glowing a faint blue color, and it looks like that.
Oh, I drew that wrong. Let's try that
Roughly.
again.
I actually drew that very close.
I just wrote eye symbol with 2 waves, so.
Do-do.
If we were in person, I would actually given you the card because I have the deck.
Oh, that's cool.
many things?
It dispels, or no, it doesn't
Oh.
dispel. It fizzles out. Sorry, the rune stays.
Oh,
That was my bad. I
okay.
It was
missaid
a-
that.
Good try, but
And then after about a minute, the rune disappears and the portal collapses and closes on itself.
note to self: always keep a piece of wood handy.
Good idea. I pick up the piece of wood that he had and I stuff it into my cloak it, as I'll call it. My cloak jacket.
Well, is that the only thing of interest down here?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys walk out of the house, guardhouse, the sun seems like it's positioned itself back in the middle of the sky. So it's essentially noon again. So you have no idea, looking at the sun, what the actual time is.
I guess it never gets night here.
And right as you say that, it immediately goes from daylight to night, just like that. There's stars above you. It's like the sun disappeared out of the sky and the moon, and it is a full moon. And there's stars everywhere.
I'm gonna tear this place
Where
down.
the yeah? Ella starts freaking out for a second.
Ella,
Doug Sparkle.
I'm here.
Where are you? Where's everyone at?
Oh my god.
And you see Othmar and Glorkind up on the top, and they're just trying to figure out what's going on. Glorkind, you can see Ella down on the ground below you.
Oh, okay.
Quick. I got a phone call. What happened after he dispelled the thing on the thing with the thing again?
He didn't dispel it. The spell fizzled out, and then after a minute of the portal being opened, the rune disappeared and the portal collapsed on itself and closed.
Okie dokie. I'll walk out too, I guess, since I was outside when it.
I want to check out this other door that's
Othmar, it
above.
seems as though we should probably just join them below. Not sure we're
Othmar!
doing
What'd you say,
any
Corso?
good.
I want to check out the other door that's in here.
The other door is the exact same as the door that you guys came in. There's piles of broken chairs, tables, and chests that are piled up against it. So if you want to go out the door, you'd have to clear the debris away.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay.
I yell up to Glorklin and Othmar. Hello.
Okay. What are you going to yell up to them?
Just calling their names just to see where they are.
We're up here, Val.
Do you need me to throw a rope up there? I think it's time that we reconvened.
I think so too. Go ahead, toss it up.
Yeet yeet.
I catch it. Hanging
Yeah.
on the stone. Should I roll an athletics to grapple down?
No, you're good.
Okay. So I'm assuming Othmar's coming with me.
He follows you.
I think I feel the same as Othmar does about this place now. I think I just want to tear it down just because it's so damn maddening.
Why
So-
the trees? I mean, what did they do to you? I mean,
It is.
Stick the sun going night to day. It's just at this point, it's just a principle of annoyance.
It's how it's
yeah,
just
Ella
game.
yells out "day." I just want to see if it was like because you yelled
I would
night.
not be surprised at all.
Day, man.
It stays night. It
Fighter of the night, man.
stays
Savior of the...
Karate. Sorry.
All right, so it is night. What would you guys like to do?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna walk forward and look to my left. All right.
All right, more
That
forest.
solves that mystery.
It is a forest.
Well,
Well,
since it's nighttime, do we want to set up camp and just continue in the morning? It's hard enough to fumble around in these woods with the sun
So,
now.
I mean, surprisingly, with as dark as it's gotten with the moon, it's. I mean, it's lit. I mean, you can't see nearly as far as you could during the day, but it is lit by the full moonlight.
Shit's lit.
Shit's lit.
Well.
And I realize after I'm pushing all these tables and chests and whatever away, and I look behind me and no one's there. I'm just like, oh, where'd everyone go?
I think we lost Corsola.
As you
And
look around, Corsola is missing.
What did you do to him, Val?
Nothing. Why? Why would I do something? Why?
what?
I don't know. I just. heard
There he
something.
is. Corsola.
Corsola,
Why?
come join us.
When
I
did it
think-
become nighttime? Why would I go out there if we're gonna rest
It
up
became-
for the night? There's
What?
a room here.
He's
We
not
can
wrong.
do that.
We
There
can
is
break
also
it.
a cave. We know there is a cave down to the southeast. Maybe we could. There might be an entrance. Now that we are on ground level.
Well,
I mean, there's a room here. If we're
Yeah,
gonna...
With
with
an
a-
immediate escape.
Oh
The-
no! If we want to rest, that's another story, of course.
dead halfling that has been lightning.
So
to
while
death.
you guys are discussing this, you notice that there are no animal noises coming from the forest at all.
What about those voices?
Ella
They've
would have
stopped.
noticed that. That's disarming.
Every other noise has stopped. So right now it's just the five of you talking.
We should go
Guys,
back inside.
And then
Be quiet.
As
Be
you-
quiet.
as you decide to, as Ella says, we should go back inside, from off in the distance, you hear a blood-curdling scream. And then followed by another one and another. And it's almost, there's at least 3 other people in the forest. And now it sounds like something is potentially attacking them or killing them or scaring them.
What
How
direction
close
is
are-
it?
Are we ready
it's-
for a fight?
It's really hard to tell where it's coming from. You can just hear it through the forest. It's closer than you think it is.
I think it's
And
pretty
as you're
close.
looking around, you can also see little wisps of light every now and then in different parts of the forest. But the screams are in the distance.
I ready my axes.
Ready my sword.
I closed the door.
Corsa locks everyone out.
Oh, I'll be in here, guys. Let me know if we're gonna
There
go
are-
do something.
Ella's gonna
There are-
hide.
There are beings in danger. We
Yes,
should go save them.
We have to save
Okay.
them.
Oh.
Can't just
All right. So
Are
do
you
you
sure?
do you guys want to go in the room, or do you want to go fumbling through the forest at night?
fumbling through the forest at night. Somebody is screaming. Gotta help them.
I lost my orb. I can't really see.
I cast light on the end of my sword and I hold it up. Let's go.
Okay.
Can I? So it's coming from all around. Can I? I can't tell what direction.
It's coming from the west. So it's coming from because
Can we-
behind you is the river.
Okay, so can
it
we
is
walk?
coming. It is
under?
coming from over this way somewhere.
By the wall?
I think I saw.
Is there an
was
archway
a-
we can get under?
There was a door inside that room. That may lead to the other side. We can check that out.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is another possibility.
Yeah. So this is. But I thought there was archways we could just walk under.
They
these,
are.
right? Okay.
They are.
Oh.
Let's
Oh,
let's do
there are?
that. No,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a solid wall. Those are all archways.
It's so confusing.
Okay. I'm in the darkness.
Wham.
Tell me.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Hello,
are.
darkness, my
So
old
we-
friend.
Oh
Friend,
yes.
tell him to turn the light on.
Light on.
So we have crossed over.
Damn, Corso, good job.
Well, my friend did turn on the light. Look at your
All right.
sword.
So as you guys are walking through the forest, you see little wisps of floating around.
Little wisps.
Wisps of light.
Oh, of light. Okay.
And the screaming has stopped. The
Shit.
forest is dead silent. And now you can hear the sounds of an eerie moan coming from the north.
Can I? Yeah, you just said a direction, but can I smell any blood in the air or any distinct?
Roll a perception check, please,
You could
Yes, sir.
smell crime.
on the
Yep.
smell.
Corso and
With
Glorkin
that.
to my sides.
You can smell the slight metallic scent of blood that has been spilled somewhere in this forest.
So there's definitely blood. So definitely humanoid-esque. Does it smell like human blood specifically?
Yes, it
Okay.
does smell like some type of humanoid blood.
Which direction, Corso?
Right over. DM, can you click?
You did not roll high enough to determine
Oh.
where it's coming from, sir. I am sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'll take point. Glorkin with me. You'll be our shock troop. I'll be the shield that protects our magic heavy hitters. Othmar, you do whatever you do, you old ass buzzsaw. So let's just fan out. Try to see if we can locate somebody. It might have been too late.
I'm
So
gonna
you
stay.
look behind you as you're giving out orders on what everybody's going to do, and you look back to see Othmar to tell him what you want him to do, and he is not behind you.
Where does this guy keep going?
I don't know.
Hallister's tricks, I'm sure.
Well, he is Hallister's favorite, if we're being completely honest.
I wonder if he's gonna fall for like 30 minutes.
So as you guys start moving through, the wisps of light
Othmar!
are dancing further up in the forest this way.
This feels more and more like a trap. You sure you smell blood, Corso?
Indeed.
I could check again. Can I?
But you were positive at one point you smelled.
Oh yeah, I was positive at one point. Yes.
So are you going this way or are you going north?
Just kind of diagonal.
Diagonally.
Yeah.
So
Ella's
as
just
you're-
away from the group, just
Yeah, you
like
are.
Yeah, like-
stealthing.
Sneaky deaky.
Yeah.
I can't see without this light in front of me, so from your sword.
So as you guys are sneaking up, there's a rock face. So you need to choose if you're going to go north or if you're going to go west.
Do I know where Ella is?
Yeah, I mean you can see
Well-
Ella. She's close enough to you where you can see. She's
I'm
trying
seeing wisps to the north of us. I say we go north. And
Yes.
That way we know nothing's coming at us from the rock. So I'm gonna give Ella space and just kind of go straight up. So I'm not hindering her stealthiness.
I'm gonna walk
Sure.
uncomfortably close to Val.
So you
His
guys
trunk, like,
are
drapes
moving.
over my,
As you
like,
guys are
shoulder.
moving through the forest, you're slowly following the wisps as they move through the forest. They're moving away from you. So you've got three of them. One of them is like a light blue color. The other one is a light yellow color, and then there's one that's like a pinkish hue to it as they're dancing in the forest ahead of you.
Corsel, does this seem like a creature's tricks, like something of the undead, or
I don't know about undead, but it definitely is a creature's tactics. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's good.
Does this seem like anything Ella would have seen in the Feywild?
We're in the Feywild?
Possibly.
Something is drawing us in.
Yeah, where have you been?
Yeah, I was chilling in the Feywild. Nobody know. Elemental plane of fire. Had my thermal blanket on. That's great.
Possibly, but you can't recall specifically seeing this type of creature in the Fae. But it's possible that they could have been there.
Okay.
Feels very Fey-ish.
So Ella, right where you're at, it's a stone column. 2 stone columns actually. And so these are 15-foot high, a stone walls, and there's an iron portcullis right in the middle of the 2. So the portcullis is going to be right
Oh my god.
right here. There are roughly hewn stairs just inside the tunnel as it climbs to the top of the wall. There are no guards stationed on top of the wall beyond the portcullis. But the portcullis is down, and it appears that the winch to open it is on the inside.
Okay.
And then the wisps are actually up this way. They're still dancing out of you.
Like a fortress or something? And then
It's built into the side of the rock.
yeah. I'm more safe.
I can see myself. Oh, damn it.
I was just watching them necking.
Okay.
My light spell went out. Gotta redo it.
Gotta redo that.
Shake the batteries. Yeah, get your trunk out of there.
I just
All right. So are you still following the wisps?
Yes.
Yep.
So venturing through this forest, it's been about I'd say about 2 hours since you began venturing this way through the forest area here, following these wisps. There's no more screaming. You can still hear the slight moaning coming from the direction that you're actually headed with these little wisps. that you're
Well,
following.
these were the only things we saw when Othmar was taken, so I think we need to investigate it fully.
Yeah, does the moaning sound like somebody's hurt? Or more
It's
like a
just an eerie moaning sound on the wind. That's what you can hear.
Do we think that Othmar was the one screaming? Because I'm not sure I saw him.
I've never heard the man scream before, but I do imagine it sounded like a woman's cry.
Me too.
Seems like the type.
Okay. So as you're quietly moving through the
Yeah, I guess I can roll
forest.
still. I'm trying to sneak at this point. I
Okay.
can't. Nah, I got light. Never mind. I got light going.
I
So
was about to say you have a light spell going.
not
so
really sneaky deaky. You don't have dark vision?
No. I lost my orb.
So you have your orb.
I know I lost it in the sense it's not on the map,
Oh,
or at least it's
well,
not in our area. But I've
ask me.
also
Go.
been pretending to Val that I don't have it as well, just to be close to him. But he doesn't know that.
Oh, I can
I
just
gotcha.
feel you rubbing up against my back. We're gonna have a talk about personal space after this, Corso.
There's your orb, Corso, if you want it.
It's in my
It's hidden.
pocket.
Yeah. All right. So the wisps are dancing further and further into the forest, and as you move into this area, the forest around you is almost looks like it's dying.
If only we had Othmar's
and it appears that the canopy itself has gotten denser, so it is a lot darker in here. The moonlight is not making it through the forest. It's a very old forest. There are some decaying trees, but there are also some trees that are alive. It's just very dark and very dense in here.
Hmm.
How
Move
much
forward.
further are you going to move in?
Just keep going till something happens. I'm looking for people dying or otherwise. I feel like we would have found a dead person by now, but
So as you move further into the forest, the moaning is getting a little bit louder. So how far up are you going to move? And by this point, the wisps were more towards the east now, like more in this area over here, than they are north.
I see Glorklin moving over there. I'm gonna start going his direction to keep the party close. And maybe get up and around the wisp and
Okay,
kinda
well, if you're going to go north, you're going to be walking away from them. They are over this way, not this way.
Glorkin. Over here.
Oh,
Ella,
Okay.
are you just going the opposite direction of the party, like you're staying away from them?
Yeah, I'm just staying away from the light, basically.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll your stealth at this point too, please.
18.
So
God, we
as-
lost Ella too.
So as you move into this area of the forest, you start noticing that the trees around you are scorched, burnt.
I was like, oh, I've seen this before.
Can I?
Yeah, Ella, the scorching burnness of the forest is very familiar to you. You're very familiar with burning. And now it appears that the three orbs or wisps that you were following are floating together, and they're sort of dancing over something in the distance.
Perhaps they're friendly. I start moving towards the wisps.
The wisps.
Twist.
The
The cool wisps.
cool wisps. Why are you saying it like that? Why am I saying what weird?
Man, I haven't watched Family Guy in so long. Is that still going?
No, I
believe
don't think so.
Good question.
Great question. And
Family
I
Guy?
applaud you for asking it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about Family Guy in a minute. As you guys
I'm gonna zoom out. Jesus.
make your way here, the wisps that were floating have actually consolidated into one solid glowing ball as it hovers right above this grave. And it is in the middle of this burnt out part of the forest.
Walk up and
The grave stands amid a grove of dead, burned trees. It is marked on the headstone that reads in common. Here lies Prison, human friend and companion. And on top of the gravestone is carved into the shape of a rose.
A rose?
And
But
since
there
you're
are
in
no
the forest,
roses.
this is the only rose that you've seen.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. Very interesting.
have a rose on them.
Now, as you read the grave, the wisp starts to glow a little bit brighter and starts to flash. And you can hear a whispery voice say, "Use it to destroy Elf Witch."
I only caught half of that.
Yeah, use it to destroy.
Sorry. He says in a wispy voice, "Take my wand and use it to destroy Wilo, that elf witch."
Why?
Take my wand.
Do we see a wand?
Sandy, no.
You don't initially see a wand, no, but he is telling you to take a wand. Take his wand and destroy Wilo, that elf
Ella,
witch.
was there a wand in Wilo's castle?
I mean, it could be in his grave.
I don't think we should dig up the grave.
No, I found a staff, but we didn't find a wand there.
I mean, I'm
Wilo
used
is
to
not.
dead things. I'm okay with digging up the grave.
Can't watch.
Okay.
I mean, if it's for a wand, I'll help.
Okay. Let's do it.
I walk away. Just
All
kind
right,
of.
I'm going to kind of stand guard here.
You know,
All right, so Ella and Corsul are digging up the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Ella.
So you begin digging into the dirt. Go ahead, Val.
No, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Wilo has been nothing but kind and accommodating to us. What do you think it means that the elf witch?
I thought we just do
I
what we're
thought
told.
you said the pile of bones in her place was a bad thing.
Yeah, well, she hasn't. What I'm saying is, she hasn't been unkind to us. But anyway, continue.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I thought we just listened to whatever tells us. That's usually what I've seen happen with you guys. They say, go do this, and we go do it.
Hmm.
Till
All
this
right.
whisper told us to go kill the elf witch. Are we not going to listen now? This is confusing.
Hmm.
We usually like to know who's giving the orders.
And
Am I
usually there's a
wrong?
prize involved, but I think the wand's a prize.
Yeah.
We don't actually have to go kill it. Maybe we can just have the wand.
Yeah.
Or we could give her the wand. Be like, they wanted us to kill you with this, and
Yeah,
she'd
I don't know
love
if you've
us.
seen this, but it's in your realm. You should probably be warned that someone wants you dead. That's dead.
There's rocks in your backyard telling people to kill you, so you get that checked out.
So
Anyway,
you continue digging up the grave?
yeah.
Okay.
No reason to stop.
So as you guys are talking and digging this grave up, it takes you probably about 30 minutes into digging. You finally find not even in a coffin. It's simply a skeleton that you come across. And as you start pulling the pieces out, it is a human skeleton that's clad in tattered clothes, some of it burned. And in his hand is a wand. And the wand. Second.
Actually, a staff, and it's all black, and it's got a diamond on the top of it, and then
No.
it says "Staff of Power."
So it is a wooden wand with silver filigree, starting at the base and running the entire length of the wand up to a round stone that is glowing a orangish yellow.
Ella grabs it.
Yeah, a
Okay.
phoenix feather core.
So
Ashwood.
as as you grab the wand, the wisp dances above the grave and then disappears into the forest, seemingly going back towards Wilo's tower, like off in that direction.
Didn't find any blood.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yep, I got this cool new wand.
Hmm.
Ella
What if-
immediately sits down to identify it.
What if I wanted the wand?
Finders keepers.
You can determine who gets it once she's done.
Yeah. Corsel, you did
with
you
it.
did want to barricade yourself in a room rather than come find the wand.
I wasn't barricading. I was just closing the door. There was another door in there. I was gonna go out the other side.
All right. So Ella, are you ritual casting detect Or
Ritual
identify.
casting identify. Yeah.
Identify.
That one.
Okay.
Alright,
So after about 15 minutes,
post up.
Ella's eyes stop glowing, and she's holding the wand, and it is a wand of fireballs that's fully charged. So you have 7 charges.
Hmm.
So one has 7 charges. While holding it, you can cast an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast Fireball, DC 15 from it. For 1 charge, you cast a 3rd level version of the spell. You can increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge you expend. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed.
It
Gnarly.
does fire. I don't particularly like fire. You want it, Corsul?
Sure. Yeah. I grab it and I also put a hand on her and cast Remove Curse.
Okay, so as she hands him the wand of fireball, he takes it and he puts his hand out, and you see this glow, and you see the blue start to disappear off of Ella starting from her shoulder, and it just kind of streaks across her body, and she returns to her natural color. Ella is no longer blue.
Could have done that at any time.
And
Damn it, I
also, Ella,
downgraded.
I need you to roll for your wild magic for the ritual cast of Identify, please.
Oh, I didn't know we did it for rituals. Okay.
Shit, I was posting up.
Oh, perfect.
Hmm. And I was standing close to her to defend while she was ritual casting.
Counterspell.
You don't even know what's happening yet.
I
You're already
don't. I'm
counterspelling it.
counterspelling it because I literally just
become
removed
a-
the curse from her.
You all become disgustingly
busy.
rich. Hell, it's counterspell. Fuck.
And if we don't do it for rituals, I forgot, and I'm sorry, but this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Ella, are you quite done?
For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Fine, I won't counterspell it.
So you see this like holy energy start surrounding Ella, and it's just like these little sparkles start going up from her body and disappearing, and she just feels rejuvenated as she's sitting there.
Ella,
Like
How
for
did
a
you
whole
do to me,
minute.
Corsul?
Yeah, what did you do?
I healed you, but I didn't know I did that. Whoa,
Yeah.
that's new.
So, I'm actually down hit points, so that's kind of cool.
So a minute is what,
10 rounds.
10 rounds, so 58 HP.
Nice.
Starts getting like biceps, like shoulder
will heal me
neck
full.
muscles.
There you go.
Start getting ripped.
See, it was a good wild magic.
I need a little bit of healing too, and I just lean over her, like cowering, trying to get the residue of that energy coming off of her.
I walk up behind him and I just gently healing hands him in the back.
For 3.
Yes, for 3.
For
I only need 3.
10 for 3. That's what I do. Lay on hands for 3.
Corsul, do you?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't touch me, and I just healed from Ella's thing. I'm like, oh, it heals me too.
Yes, it does, and I walk away.
So the
Do you
first.
notice?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Glurkin.
Corsul, do you notice any difference now that you have that wand?
Do I hear anything? Do I have any extra thoughts?
Yeah. Does anything feel different?
No, just a wand.
Okay. Well, I would just be suspicious. That's all.
Yes,
Mm.
I mean,
See-
Ella touched it, and it didn't get stuck to her hand. She didn't die, so I assume it's good.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, because cursed items, they usually get stuck to you, like Ella's blue skin.
And Corsul, you do need to attune to that before you can use it.
Yep, I still have to attune to my amulet of protection as well.
Glorkin, why are you so suspicious of a wand?
Well, this was a voice told us to use this to kill Wilo. So
So
Could
as
have.
you guys are holding the wand and you're discussing what's going on, there's a single beam of moonlight that's touching where the canopy breaks just enough for you to see this grave. And as you're doing that, you see the brightness of the moonbeam start to glow, and it's now daytime outside, like back to high noon again.
It's high noon.
Question to the group. Last that you met Wilo, what was his character? What kind of character did
She was a druid.
She was like a elvish druid person
Druid
that
lady.
seemed like she ruled over the area.
Did you get a sense of whether she had a kinder side to her, or was she typically?
We were intruders in her house, and she seemed very relaxed, but also a touch annoyed. So we didn't want to be rude, so we left.
In other words, any idea why someone would want to have her killed?
I'm not sure, but the fact that this is a wand of fireballs, Ella,
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
and this
fire.
entire part of the forest has been burned to a crisp. I think we have more questions than answers right now. So far, per my oath to my God, I'm not taking any violent action against somebody who hasn't first caused harm or caused me harm directly. And I don't know that Wilo has done anything wrong to deserve. Seems that the one buried with the wand of fire might have burned this part of the forest down. If anything, Wilo might be out for vengeance against this being.
I just wanted the wand. I don't really want to kill her, but
Yeah. She's got a lot of skulls, though, so that's a thing.
maybe if she does something wrong, we can pull it out and be like, haha, we met your arch nemesis or whatever.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that'd
we
be
don't-
cool.
Do we have a name? Was there a name on this grave? Did I read it right?
No.
Whispers, what was the name?
Chrisann.
Chris Sam.
Oh, thank you.
Crissann. Chrisann.
Chris Angel, Mind Freak.
Sure.
Chrisann,
That
dead
helps me
guy.
remember it.
What level
Dead.
are we on technically?
10.
Level
or
6?
5. 5.
Level 5.
Dead guy with wand of fireball. Taking notes.
It has been added to my inventory.
Yes, I'm not gonna walk into somebody's realm and start swinging swords around until I know why. So perhaps next time we run into her, we need to ask her a couple of questions, and if she's dodgy, might have to cast Zone of Truth and see if she's violently dodgy. Other than that, I feel like we missed a whole night's worth of sleep, but it doesn't feel like that.
So from the time it was night to now has only been about 5 hours, maybe.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of sleep schedule she has.
And
Well,
we still don't know where Othmar is, do we?
no, he booped out of existence again.
Let me try. I'm gonna cast sending and try to send Othmar a message. Othmar, where did you go? You
Why did
keep
this message?
disappearing. Were you taken by Hallister? Are you falling indefinitely? We miss you. Please come back to us. Haha!
Well done.
Beautiful haiku. Beautiful. Since it's light out, I want to just take a quick look at my surroundings at the edge of what I don't know.
Hold on. So it scared me earlier when I was zooming out on this map trying to figure out, like, try to make it bigger. I had moved your characters to the map before, and they were all right here. And so I went up. I was like, "Oh God! Oh, that's just
Where did they go? How did they get there?
right."
What a handsome giant! Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. But yeah, it startled me. I was like, "Oh, I was not expecting that." So immediately around your surroundings, it's just burnt trees and some brush. But the it seems like the canopies. So the trees are burnt up to a certain height, and then after that, they're grown and lush, and they're actually the canopies are very very thick right here. So you can see the sunlight coming through just over the gravestone. Everywhere else is darker.
What about up here? Is that
It's just
well? I am.
all the way up to the stone wall.
Gotcha. Well,
Isn't that
I
where we
am.
thought the dragon was?
Dragon was the other way.
The dragon's
Yeah.
over.
Oh,
All right, so
Yeah.
it is 9:30, so
Yep.
we're gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. You did not receive a response back from Othmar yet, Corso.
okay. Can I
But we're gonna leave
Leomund's
it.
tiny hut us in this
Uh,
area?
Sure, if you'd like to.
Maybe we should rest.
Just use
Yes.
my
Let's rest.
aura of
Y'all want to just pile in this grave?
Yeah?
get in there.
No,
With
you
the
don't.
Already.
skeleton?
Val can't be in the grave.
Yeah, I can't get in the. I can't desecrate a grave.
Oh,
That's. I'll turn evil.
I will walk a
Okay.
few feet this way and cast it.
Thank you, Corso. You're very considerate.
Okay, let's.
No problem as I wink at him.
All right. Well,
Let's get way over here.
seems as though we have found some things out
Oh, wait,
tonight.
no, hold on. It's very small. Sorry, I forgot to.
Let me get over
It's
here.
actually a lot smaller than this.
It's
So hold
kind
on.
of cold out here. Maybe we need
There we
to.
go. It's
stay
only like
close for
it's only
wind.
like what 10 feet across, Corso, 8 feet across.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta huddle up. Hold on, I gotta make it smaller. There we
It's a
go.
10-foot radius.
There you go.
Yep.
10-foot radius.
Mine's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. That's a 20-foot circle. Dang
Oh
it.
well, that's incorrect.
That's much bigger than I thought it was. That
Shall we all embrace each other intimately?
Yes, Glorkin, embrace Corso, and I'll be over here.
Okay.
Okay.
I like to
Sounds
move
good.
around when I sleep.
But butt to butt, please.
Well, my trunk can reach all around this.
Yeah,
area.
yeah. Trunks up.
I think you're underestimating how big Corso actually is in here.
Yeah, probably.
Could we
Ella
use him
just
like
goes
a-
right near the barrier with Sparkle and curls into the barrier.
Boy,
All right, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make food.
Sounds good.
Okay, stopping the
Sir.
recording in 5, 4,
Oh crap!
3,